everybody, it's Lisa, Twyla's mom, and today is Monday, July 10th, and it is question of the week. Yeah. Today's question of the week has to do with pets. Do you guys have any pets? I have two dogs and one cat. Yes, I do. Sydney, who is our oldest, she is 13. She just turned 13 in April. No, she's 14. I'm sorry. She turned 14 in April. We have Mitchell, who will be 13 at the end of July. And we have Kat. And that's her name, Kat. and she just turned 8 in June. Yes, 8 in June. Um, we had to give our boy Mitchell a bath this weekend, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to see what everybody else has for pets. Do any of you have birds? We did have a parakeet when one of my kids were younger. My son wanted a parakeet, so we got him a parakeet. When ended up giving her to a friend because Marshall kind of lost interest in her, and she needed some attention, and this friend was looking for a pet but didn't want anything that would be require walking and things like that, so she wanted the bird. um, do any of you have fish? I am not a fish person. I do not want to have to take care of that fish tank. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want to have to take care of that fish tank. I have killed goldfish cleaning fish tanks. When the kids were younger, they'd want a goldfish. We'd get the fish tank. Yeah. No, I'm not a good fish owner. I took every precaution when changing these fish bowls. I'd put their original water in there. I'd put them in a baggie, with lots of air, and then I'd let them acclimate to the temperature. And within a couple of days, usually the goldfish would die. I'm not a good. Yeah, I feel terrible about that, and I'm sorry. Reptiles. Do any of you have reptiles? I know Virginia, V Connor 711. She has lizards. No, no lizards for me. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, I don't want them. I just, ugh, ugh. It's not that I'm scared of them. I don't know enough about them to take good, adequate care of them. Um, yeah, and I just have no desire to have a reptile, snake, lizard. Yeah, mm-mm. I have no desire to have that in my house. No. Let's see. Oh, what's another kind of pet? We have had ferrets in the past. We had two ferrets. Um, and ferrets don't have a long life expectancy. Maybe 5 to 10 years. But they are very social animals. They do much better when they have a partner. Now, a lot of people only have one ferret, but one ferret who is bored becomes ornery. They will tear things up, they will bite, yeah. Your best bet, if you're going to get a ferret, get two. Two ferrets keep each other occupied. They don't get as mean and things like that. I have known people who've had one, and they get ornery when it's just them. They get very bored. They don't have a friend. So yeah, they're going to do what they need to do to occupy themselves. But we did have two, and they were just the best pets. I really really liked them. They did get old, and when one passed away, it was very shortly after that the second did. It may be within the month. It was like he had a broken heart. And we tried everything we could to keep him happy and everything, but he just, yeah, he missed his brother. Let's see, my kids have had hamsters in the past. Hamsters, those things are escape artists. You could put them in a bulletproof cage and they're still going to find a way to get out. Those little suckers will chew through anything. Even though you buy them all the chew toys and you get them this, you make them happy, you put them in an exercise ball and things like that, they're going to find a way to chew themselves out. So, it's so funny. Got a story about that. One of my boys had a hamster that had done precisely that, and he was loose somewhere in the house. Well, I kind of we had hamsters in the past before, and I knew once they got hungry, they'd start coming out. They'd come out and walk across the room or whatever, and you catch them then. Well, this hamster had been missing for like a week. And I told my son finally, I said, he's probably passed away somewhere in this house. We've got to start moving furniture and stuff and find him. Well, so we're looking, and I pulled the couch out, and I found his little hamster pellets, behind the couch, right along the wall. And I thought that was kind of curious, and I asked my son, I said, you sure this hamster's, not been coming back in your room to get food? And he goes, no, he hasn't. I haven't seen him. And I said, well, there's hamster food behind the couch. Is he hiding it here? And he goes, oh, no, I put that there in case he got hungry while he was loose. I went, Devin, no, 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 no. Go and gather up all the food that you've hidden for him because in a couple of days he will come out and we can get him because he's going to be hungry. And sure enough, we were eating supper and doodle, doodle, doodle. Here comes the hamster walking across the, he comes around the corner and there he is. No telling where this hamster had been hiding out for a week. But those little suckers are escape artists. They are escaped artists. I do not know why they make hamster cages out of plastic. Why do they do that? It's crazy. Oh. Now, I will be honest with everyone. I do have 2 dogs, 1 cat. If I had my choice, I would just have cats. I like cats. Cats are easy, maintainable pets. They can be housebroken. My cat she hates using a litter box, and she was spayed when she was very young, so she stays right here in our yard. She comes in and out, and she's got to use the restroom and stuff. So yeah, they can be housebroken. She doesn't want to be messed with. She chooses when you pet her. If she's not in the mood and you try to pet her, she's going to scratch you or bite you. Now, because she is an indoor-outdoor cat, we do not take her claws off. I don't personally see a problem with taking off the front claws if your cat is strictly indoors. Strictly indoor cat. And never take off the back. I wouldn't think I would ever declaw their back claws, just in case they got outside. Then they could climb or defend themselves in some way. But my sister has a cat that she did declaw, but he, like I said, is strictly indoors. He has gotten outside a couple of times, and he is scared senseless. He's like, oh, wait a minute. I came out the wrong door. I didn't mean to come out here. He's begging to come back in. But my cat, she's indoor, outdoors. She spends the majority of her winters inside now because she's getting older. She's 8 years old, and she just prefers to be in the house when it's cold, and I don't blame her. But she does still go to the door when she wants to go to the bathroom, and we let her out, and probably about 5 minutes, she's back at the door. You can hear her scratching at the door as she wants back in. We do keep a litter box for her. She has a litter box upstairs, and If that way, if we go to the store or something like that, and we're not home, she has a litter box to use, and she will use it. But you could tell she doesn't want to. Um, but anyway, yes, I would prefer cats over dogs. I think they require less maintenance. If I want to go out of town for the weekend, I can with a cat. You can give them their food, because a cat only eats when a cat is hungry. And my cat eats dry food. She does not eat canned food. Um, you can leave them their fresh water and, things like that. So, a cat can be left for the weekend. A dog, you can't leave a dog for 24 hours in your house. No, no, you cannot do that with a dog. Maybe a little one that you've trained to use a litter box, like a little. I had a friend in California when I was a young adult. She had a little chihuahua, little bitty thing. And she never walked it. Never took it out for a walk or anything like that. I mean, she'd take it outside and stuff, but she didn't like take it out before she went to work or anything like that. And I'm like, ugh, your house must be gross, I mean, is she paper trained? What is it? She goes, oh no, I trained her to use a litter box. I'm like, a litter box? And she goes, oh yeah, she uses the litter box. She goes, I got a kitty pan, and ever since she was a puppy, she uses the litter box. That was perfect for a tiny little dog. Like I said, she was just a teeny weeny little dog. And she goes, and then I just scoop it, like you would for a cat, which makes perfect sense. But you still couldn't leave a dog for, a weekend. Even a teeny weeny little dog, you couldn't leave them for a weekend, because dogs, when you feed them, they eat all their food. They ain't gonna eat until later. I'll eat the rest later. But no, they'll eat all their food right then and there. So you can't do that with a dog. I just was watching Twyla walk across the yard. But anyway, I know this question of the week really went crazy. Like I said, I have two dogs, Australian Shepherds. Sydney is the oldest, and there she is again. I don't know what she's doing out there. Sydney is the oldest. She is 13. No, she's 14. Sorry. She just had a birthday. Mitchell will be 13. And then Kat, she just turned 8. Yes. And that's the question of the week. Do you guys have any pets? Do you prefer cats over dogs? Do you have a unique pet, like a ferret, like we had at one time? Things like that. Yeah. Do you guys have any pets? So I'm going to get off of here and quit chit-chatting about my pets. And some people have asked to see pictures of my dogs and my cat. So I'm going to insert a picture that I took of each one of them. And yeah. And now, they're not doing anything exciting. In fact, right now, they're both sound asleep right outside the door of my craft room here. And yeah. And the cat is outside. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know if you have any pets, and their names and what kind of pet they are. And I guess that's it. Have a great week, and don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. I love to hear from each and every one of you. Bye.